Remember, when you drink red wine, your poop turns black the next day. So don't be alarmed if you're drinking lots of red wine. That's a pro tip for when you're traveling in Croatia. This is the Bunjo show. This is not your show. I traded the 905 for G-O-O-O. This is Bunjo show. Wow. Look where I am right now. Yeah, this video is going to be a little more helpful for expats or tourists that are touring Croatia, and they want to travel Europe, but they're scared of the prices. Like, oh my god, it's so much money to go to Europe, that's a rich man's vacation. Wrong. You can go to Croatia and stay at hostels for cheap, and you can support the local economy by staying in the hostel. You don't have to bring a backpack and sleep on someone's property for free and rip them off, you know. If you want to come to Croatia, don't worry, you can travel here on a budget. Basically, there's tons of activities to do for free, and it doesn't cost that much to shop at a grocery store. Sure, you might need somewhere to cook it, but usually hostels have a built-in kitchen, like Hostel Marina Trogir. They have a nice built-in kitchen, or even you can just stay at someone's house for fairly cheap, like inland, 35 euros a night. And there's also campgrounds that you can stay at that you can actually pay to camp, like back in North America, you know, pay to be homeless. And there's tons of activities. Don't think like, oh, when we get there we're gonna have to pay for food, everything, all the expenses. No, you can go to Carmelango. Like if you come to Split Croatia or Dalmatian coast, there's tons of activities that are well in the budget. Like you can just visit the city of Trogir, which is beautiful all in itself. Like it's a beautiful historic Roman Gothic-esque city. Lots going on there. You can visit the Carmelango fortress while you're there. It costs about 30 kunas to get in, and you overlook the whole island. It's a little island, Trogir, like Starigrad Trogir. You can overlook the whole island and get some nice panoramic pictures or whatever. And it's very romantic, so if you have a loved one that you're coming with, super romantic. I remember my first kiss with Mickey was on a castle. That's where we kissed first. Our first kiss was in Šibenik, on the castle, on the fortress there, and it was magical. I was like, oh my god, so romantic, you know. One of the best storytelling first kisses I ever had, I think. It was so romantic and it was nice, you know. And she made the first move because I was too scared. Yeah, so if you're coming to Split, Trogir's just a half an hour away basically, so you can always just go there. And the bus, you take number 37, which is it goes to Trogir, it goes through Kaštela, Trogir, and then Split basically, and Solin. So you can go to all them, and it just takes one bus. It costs, what does it cost? 21 kunas, I think, for the bus. So that's $2, and it's basically, it goes to like it goes to 4 different cities, so you're pretty good there. Another little free tip is, I mean, you come to Croatia for the beaches, so you got the Adriatic Sea. You can do a whole bunch of swimming, buy beers at the grocery store and have your little picnic, buy food at the grocery store and have a picnic on the beach, and it costs peanuts. So that's another little tip. You don't really have to go to fancy restaurants. You can bring a little barbecue, buy a little barbecue, bring it with you, or rent one, and you can just party on the beach, man. Or cook your food back in your hostel or your hotel room, and that's it. When you're traveling Croatia, and specifically the Dalmatian coast, you can always go to a football game and catch a Hajduk Split game, which is always amazing. And that's only 90 kunas to sit anywhere in the whole stadium. So 90 kunas, you know how much it costs to go to a Toronto Maple Leafs game and sit front row? I think it's like $500. So this is 90 kunas. That's not even $15. You can catch a nice European style soccer game, and it's such a brilliant sight to see. Like, all the fans are so passionate, and it's beautiful, you know. I love it. That's one of my favorite activities to do, because you get to see the flares, the fires, the passion, the love. They love their football team. It's crazy. It's a beautiful thing to see. And that's another one you can do. And that's another little activity you can do is just eat street food, man. Like street food, experiencing all the street food. Like you can eat local dishes like chivapis and stuff, and it doesn't cost that much to eat. And it costs like 30 kunas to have a nice gyro or a nice set of chivapis with some fries. It's not that much, you know. It's a pretty good price. So yeah, eating street food's another one you can do. And another free, this is absolutely free, and it's amazing. It's probably not going to be free within the future. You go to Solin, again on the 37 bus. You just tell the bus driver, hey, I'm trying to get off of Solin and go to the ancient ruins. And then you walk to the ruins. You use Google Maps if you don't know how, and you go see the ancient ruins of Solin for absolutely zero price except for the bus fare. So I mean, that's amazing. And you get to see some Roman history, some ancient Rome stuff. Like, that's incredible to me. And that's all absolutely free. Half of it, mind you, is still buried in the ground, but a lot of it's a lot of it is unearthed. So I mean, you got to check that out for yourself. That's amazing. I've already checked that out. I made videos of that. And another thing, go to Split, walk to Riva, and walk through Diocletian's palace. I mean, you don't get to see the Temple of Jupiter or the big cathedral or any of these things for free. I think the package for that costs 90 kunas or something like this, maybe, and or something like that, right? And you can see that if you want, but that's a little bit more pricey for a tour by yourself. But you get to go into the bell tower in Split and overlook all of Split. It's amazing. And another thing while you're in Split to do for free is go to Marjan Hill. It's a nice little exercise walk through the mountains, and you get to go up there and see this huge cross. It's a beautiful sight, and overlook the Riva and all of Split and the Adriatic Sea up on Marjan Hill. And that's another one you can do. So there's lots of activities to do for cheap. You don't have to come here expecting to break the bank. You can even stay there. See right there? That's Camp Rosac. Camp Rosac is a campground. So you can rent an RV or whatever and stay there for the night. I think it's a trailer park. So you can rent a little cabin and stay there for the week. And you don't have to pay this outlandish, ridiculous price, you know what I mean? And plus, there's so much to do here. You can honestly, like on Chiovo, so again, Chiovo is Trogir. So Trogir is 15 minutes away from the airport in Split. It's really in Kaštela, but they call it Split. So 15 minutes away, and it costs about, I think, maybe 70 kunas on a bus. So that's about $12 Canadian. I mean 70 kunas for an Uber, so that's about $12 Canadian. And you can come here, and you can or if you're in Split, you're staying in Split, you can take the ferry across the water for 20 kunas, and you can go to Slatine. And in Slatine, that's on Chiovo Island, Slatine. They have beautiful beaches, everything, and plus you get to have an experience of riding the ferry across the sea, and that's an experience all in itself. It's beautiful. You can go to this place called Gospe od Prijanice, and it's beautiful there. It's like this church that St. Peter built on the side of the hill when he's trying to hide himself from all the Turks and all these people. So he built these churches in all these spots on the island, like Sveti Mavra inside the woods. There's tons of location, like secret churches and stuff in the woods on the side of the hill. And this one on the side of the hill in particularly is so amazing. It has a breathtaking view. It's just right on the edge of the water, hanging off the side of the cliff. It's amazing. I took Indian Terry there, and he loved it. He's blown away. I think everybody that I show that place, it's like a little gem, a secret gem here. It's beautiful. And that's like a secret gem, secret location. And you don't see too many YouTube videos about this place, but it's breathtaking, let me tell you. And so if you guys need any more tips, or if you guys are coming to Croatia and want a tour, just let me know. I'm here. Thisisbunjo. I'll help you out, man. You know, you just gotta tickle my pickle for a bit, you know, that's it. And This is Bunjo. Thanks. I hope you enjoyed. I hope all those tips were helpful. And yeah, I'm here to help. So if you guys have any questions or planning to travel as an expat, as a tourist, as whatever, or you live in Croatia, like in Zagreb, and you want to come down to Čiovo or Trogir, I'll show you guys where to go. Thanks for watching. This is Bunjo. You know what time of day it is. Don't forget to buy a t-shirt. And yeah, this girl Helen from Hamilton, she made a GoFundMe for me to help me go to Argentina comfortably with because I'm having a kid there and I got to see my child's birth. So she made a GoFundMe page, and it'd be very appreciative if you guys donate a little bit, because and so I can keep vlogging, because I don't know if I'm gonna have to get a real job and then cut this off because I'm having a kid, but hopefully this blows up and I start making a little bit of money so I can raise my little boy or girl. Thank you very much for watching.